Yeah, good evening. Welcome everybody. So let us start off. I'll start with options OI stats, which is currently under beta. Well, we have options OI stats over here, OI stats over here, but we have upgraded it. So I'll talk about that first, and then we'll go to other tools. So because quite a few wanted to know about this, what changes we have done. This is still not complete. Whatever tools are there in beta are tools that are being developed. So things will keep changing here. If you're using these, so keep checking and things will change. Once we have finalized the functionality here, once this is done, tested, and everything is as per how you want, we will move the tool from here to here. We'll just replace this. And this old tool will go to old versions. So if you are looking for something uh, old that you want, that was there previously, you can go here to beta old versions and you can take a look here. So let us see what changes were done here. The main thing that we added by currently, the way this tool is, you will see OI and OI change uh, in quantity. Lots also is not there. So let me go here first. Here, this is by quantity only. That is the total, that is lots multiplied by lot size. That is the OI that is being shown here. OI change also is in terms of that. So there's no way to view OI or OI change in terms of lots or value or anything. So for that, we have added this. So this is the default that you see here also in the old tool. Now, if you want to see the OI and OI change, the main thing is here, the biggest changes, we have brought both in a single screen, single page. So that is what was required, because here it was in two tabs and people did not want that. So both these charts are there on the same page. And the second change is by default is the quantity. So this is in terms of quantity, that is lots into lot size. If you want to view in lots, then you click here and now you will see in lots. Now this OI change is in terms of lots. And if you want to see in terms of value, value is quantity multiplied by the last traded price of this particular option. So any particular option you are looking at, it is quantity multiplied by the last traded price, LTP. So, and now all these values, once they are computed, they are added up, and here this will be the total value of whatever options you're looking at. This is currently near ATM strikes only. So this total is not for near ATM, it is going to be for all. So if you go to all strikes also, you will see that this is same. So this is going to be same whether you are selected this or this. So this near ATM strikes is only visually, since this is not very clear to look at. So that's the reason why near ATM will only change the display and remove the extremely far strikes. So this is going to be still going to be total of all strikes. And this is top part is the OI and the bottom part is OI change. Now, the other thing that is quite useful change that is there is that this hollow, a transparent part that you see here, that is the unwinding that is happening. So this is the buildup since yesterday, and this is the unwinding. So basically, what would have happened is in the morning, lot of buildup would have happened, and OI would have reached here, and OI change would have reached here. And then after that, some unwinding would have taken place and the OI has come here. So that is what we are showing, that in some time during the day, the open interest and open interest change here, OI change here had gone so high. And then after that, the OI decreased and it came here. So this will show you the unwinding part. So everywhere over here. And here, obviously, for the totals also, unwinding is there over here. Similarly, so OI was that high, earlier during the day, and then it has gone down over here. Now here the main thing is like what should we look at, whether it's quantity and lots is almost same. There is no difference because it's just quantity is just lots multiplied by lot size. So it will be almost the same. It will not show any difference over here, but value is different because it takes price into consideration. So what is going to happen is the in the money OI is going to get more weightage in terms of how you are looking at OI or OI change. Especially here, when you see the in the money OI will get a lot of weightage, and because what is going to happen, in the money OI will have higher LTP. So higher LTP means the value is going to be higher. If there is some option which has a lot of OI, the max OI is there somewhere out of the money at 5 rupees value. If its price is 5, LTP is 5 rupees, then that will not get much weightage in value because whatever quantity is there multiplied by 5 rupees is going to be small. So lot of OI with lot of price will probably give it more weightage. So even little bit of OI is there in the money, and then its price is going to be higher, so the weightage is going to be higher. So what happens is whenever price moves, the deeper the OI is, it is more at risk. So even if it is say for Nifty 100, 200 points in the money, and then the price moves against it, then that OI is at risk because it's already in the money. So whoever are writers, they are losing money and the price is going against it. So that OI is going to change faster. So, and when that changes faster, since it is of a higher value, so the change here is going to be visible faster. Wherever over here, you will see unwinding very fast over here when you are looking at value. Quantity may not change that fast, but value will change faster. So you will be able to catch the changes faster here. So just monitor this for a while, quantity versus value, and you will know. And generally, you can look at morning once market starts. You can look at these unwinding that is happening. So whichever side unwinding is happening, that side probably the price will continue to go, because that is where people are closing their positions. The market goes down, so they'll put side positions will get closed, and you will see a lot of unwinding happening over here. So similarly, if price is going up, then you will see a lot of unwinding happening on the call side, because if calls go up, then the options that are there in the money and at the money, they are at risk because now they're going deeper into the money. So people just close those positions and maybe they'll roll out their positions to a higher strike in case of calls. So that's about this. Any questions you have here? The main thing is this is not complete. We are going to provide a time bar over here below the OI change. So only for OI change, you'll be able to select the time, say from you want to see what has happened to OI change between say 9:30 and 10:30. So you will be able to adjust the time here, and you will be able to see the OI change for that 1 hour. So that time bar, we are going to provide it. So work is going on, and very soon it will be updated in this beta tool. So you can take a look at it. We'll also announce it. So once that is enabled, so you will be able to see any 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever you want to see, how much time or how much OI change has changed in the last half an hour, 1 hour. You can easily check that. So we'll be adding that, because that will probably be the last functionality to be added in this particular upgrade. And once that is fine, we'll move this tool to over here. So we'll replace this tool. So that's about this tool.
Sikanji, I'm Raghunath. I have
Yeah.
only questions or suggestion maybe. So is it possible to add any volume options here?
Add what? Sorry, others can others.
It's the volume, just like
yeah, Raghunath, can you please repeat your question?
Yeah, it's a volume options, just like in lots, quantity, and value. Just you can add another tab for the volume.
So you mean instead of open interest, you want to see volume, right?
Yes, for each strike. So it will be clearly visible that in which strike the volume is more built up.
Fine. I'll talk to my team. I'll try and get it added. Let me see if maybe volume probably can be enabled here itself, or call side, put side. Okay. Yeah, it will be too cluttered.
Yeah, that would
I'll
be
talk
great.
to them.
Yeah. If you
Fine.
add an existing chart, so it would be great.
Okay. Okay. Let me just note this down 1 minute. I'll talk to my team. Let me see. Not sure if this upgrade, but soon in the next update, we'll try and add it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions on this tool? Or I can go ahead. Okay. There is another tool, price versus OI. Let me just talk about the concept of open interest. Many have asked me, they keep asking me in the Telegram channel. I also get lots of messages about why we analyze open interest from a seller's point of view, or in general question about how OI works. So let me quickly, briefly, I'll just in short, I'll try and explain it. 1 minute, let me check. Use 80. Right. Okay, here. So the reason why we analyze options or open interest in general from a writer's point of view or a option seller's point of view is because of this simple reason over here. Suppose here in the morning, open interest is increasing. Okay, here it is increasing. Let me, I think this is a good example. Put side, let us take put side. Here, price was falling and open interest was increasing. So let us assume some open interest is both buyers and sellers. It cannot be one-sided. So we definitely, we just can't say that these are writers. I mean, obviously these are both writers and buyers, option sellers and buyers. Now, what is going to happen? This wherever this is, whether this is ATM or if it is slightly in the money, once option price starts moving up, whoever has sold over here, from here to here, so this fall, whatever this fall is, whoever has sold, because these are lot of OI got added from 40 lakhs, around 40 for 35 lakhs, it has gone to over 1 crore, 1.2 crores here. So huge OI has got added. Huge positions have got added. So now, if they were buyers, obviously they are in loss now because price has gone down, option price has gone down. Writers are obviously happy because price has gone down and they are in profits. Now, once the price starts to go up, now this OI, this whole OI, huge OI that has got added, they'll be under stress because their losses now will start, or rather their profits will start decreasing. And once it goes beyond this point over here, then panic will start, because the reason why this price is moving up significantly, because now once this bottom is in and price starts going up, this will go flat, OI. Now nobody will be interested in adding more OI because price is not going down. As long as price was going down, open interest will keep increasing because people will keep shorting. And buyers will be there, of course, on the opposite side. But the main thing is people are shorting strongly when the price is going down. Once price starts to go up, they'll pause first. Overall, OI will start, it will go flat, and then slowly it will start decreasing whenever there is a spike. Whenever there is a spike, OI will decrease. And as soon as whatever OI had got added since morning, price comes to around that level, from there, panic will start. Any move above here or even going closer to this price, because then your profit has vanished. Most of them, either they might have taken profits here, but whoever is there, who has added over here or below this, over here also, few may have added, they are all sitting on losses over here by this time. And then the panic starts. Somewhere above VWAP, panic will start. So here, once it has gone flat, from there, once price starts to go more and more up, then the OI will start to unwind. So this is the main reason, this concept is the main reason for analyzing options and its OI from a seller's point of view. See, buyers, it is not a problem. See, there is some buyer over here, 80 at, he has bought at 84. It goes here also, he's fine. I mean, he's some loss is there, but he can hold. But seller can't hold. I mean, say seller can't hold because his losses are going to be huge, and sellers usually, their quantities are very high. Buyers will probably buy fewer lots. Sellers may be, whoever is selling, individual sellers I'm talking about. In general, of course, OI of buyers and sellers, they are opposite sides, they are the same. So this OI is both buyers and sellers. But of course, individually speaking, whoever is selling in huge quantity.
एक दिवस क्लास करतो म्हणला होता.
Mute, please. Any question? Hello? Nitin, any question?
Shrikant, that left side 18,100, see there also that OI is moving up, right? How to increase the?
It can happen. It can happen. It will. I mean, it's not that. I mean, only when the price goes down, OI will go up. Sometimes it will happen. But later on, what it will catch up, because later on, if you see, price continuously went down and the OI kept going up. I mean, it can happen. It's not that only when, but the initial this was there, but this part, and for some reason, some traders were confident that later call was going down, and even though the price was going up, they kept adding to the position. That's why OI kept going up. I mean, there was some unwinding there every say 30 minutes or so, 15-30 minutes or so. So some unwinding was there over here, but in general, the OI kept adding up. Probably someone was confident, many traders were confident that it will not go up and later it is going to go down. So that's the reason why they were piling up. But generally, this is the pattern you will see. This is the pattern you will see. If you were looking at this, then this was definitely something that will happen in between, but most of the time it won't. And even if it happens, generally it will go down. Generally, later it will go down if OI keeps going up. If OI turns down, then only then it will go flat and then go up the price. Basically, it's the other way around. It's not that price is going flat because OI is decreasing. Actually, price will move first and then OI will move, because it is going to be only if all these shorters that are there, they will try to cover only when the price moves. So first price will move, then the OI you will see that indication in the OI. Only when they perceive risk, then people will start unwinding. Until that time, they won't unwind. So actual unwinding, huge unwinding took place only after this move over here. Once there was a breakout from here, then all these morning who had shorted, people who had shorted here and during the fall, then if they have not exited, then all these will be in panic. So they're kind of trapped here. So they have to exit quickly. That's the reason why you will see this sharp up move. Then here again sharp move. So these sharp moves are huge, sudden unwinding. You see, whenever the unwinding was there, sharp unwinding was whenever a strong up move was there. So this is basically the reason why we analyze from writer's point of view. Not that there are only writers when over here, or only not just because the writers are increasing, buyers are also there. But when price moves against or it goes up, now in case of put price is going up, whenever price increases, then writers they will get affected a lot more. I mean, those who are buyers, of course, they're getting into profits, so they won't change. But writers have to unwind. Since writers have to unwind and they hold huge quantities and they have to unwind urgently, that's the reason why we analyze options from sellers' point of view, because they really change the open interest. I mean, their moves are what their trading is what changes the open interest faster than where the changes in open interest are visible due to their trading. So that's the idea. And here there is a way to capitalize this. I mean, there was a strategy I had talked about. So you monitor where open interest has gone up and price has gone down. Then you look for buying opportunities once the price starts moving up. So and when OI gets flat. But the initial condition is such huge increase in open interest, huge increase in open interest, followed by price slightly starting to move up. So those here buying opportunities are there, especially above VWAP. Buying opportunities will be there. In this case, in call also, morning there was an opportunity here. So if you were looking in the morning, if you were monitoring this around, say, this time, price went down sharply over here and open interest increased significantly. It's from 35 lakhs to almost 1 crore. So it is increased. So from here, once it starts breaking VWAP, you get buying opportunity. Of course, it is not as easy as this, because what is going to happen is, so suppose you take this over here, you got buying opportunity here, you got here. So you need to get in and get out fast, get in, get out fast, then probably buy and stay and capture this. So if you can build this skill, then these kind of trades can be captured. And these are generally there, 1 or 2 trades are there per day in options. And on expiry and 1 day before expiry, Wednesday, Thursday, you get lots of these trades.
How to make that candles big? Enlarge the candles.
Analyze candles is here. If you click, this is line, and this is
how to enlarge the candles.
Here, this at the bottom, you have this bar. You can zoom in.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
move this. If you want to analyze at the end of the day, you can do it this way.
Okay. Okay. Now that candles are appearing very clear.
Yeah, clearly, yes. You have to zoom in, basically using this bar.
Okay. Got it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
यस सर, ये 18,100 का जो कॉल लगाया आपने, इसके अंदर तो ओआई इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो प्राइस भी ऊपर क्यों जा रहा है फिर इसमें? ये
कॉल साइड में ना, हाँ
सर,
वो कभी कभी होता है, क्योंकि अगर किसी को कुछ आइडिया हो इसके बारे में और उनको ये लगता हो कि आगे जाके ये टर्न होने वाला है, और जैसे ही आपने देखा कि पूरे दिन ओआई ऊपर जा रहा था और फिर उसके बाद इनिशियल टाइम में थोड़ा यहाँ पे प्राइस ऊपर मूव हुआ, लेकिन बाद में नीचे आया। तो जनरली अगर ओआई इंक्रीज होता है, प्राइस नीचे आता है, लेकिन कभी कभी ये हो जाता है, कभी कभी ये दिखता है। तो ये क्या है, किसी को पता होता है कि यहाँ पे कुछ रेसिस्टेंस आने वाला है, कॉल में प्राइस ऊपर जा रहा है लेकिन मार्केट में ऊपर रेसिस्टेंस है, वहां से टर्न होने वाला है, तो फिर यहाँ प्राइस अगर ऊपर भी जा रहा हो तो यहाँ पे वो
तो
शॉर्ट कर लेते हैं, शॉर्ट कर लेते हैं।
हेलो,
हाँ बोलिए।
ठीक है सर।
हाँ सर, इसके लिए हमको शायद ये वॉल्यूम फिक्स रेट जो होता है ना, वो लगाना पड़ेगा, तब हमको मालूम पड़ेगा कि पुट साइड में बढ़ रहा है या कॉल साइड में हो रहा है। जब तक वॉल्यूम का बार इसमें मिलेगा तो हम थोड़ा ये
वॉल्यूम, हाँ ये वॉल्यूम मैंने बताया है, बार यहाँ पे ऐड हो जाएगा, ये मैंने ऑलरेडी बता दिया है टीम को।
हाँ, तो उसके हिसाब से हम अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि प्राइस तो ऊपर जा रहा है, लेकिन ये वॉल्यूम उसको सपोर्ट कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा है, कि वो अगर पुट साइड में है या कॉल साइड में है।
करेक्ट,
तो ही हम उसको, वो जरूरी है उसके लिए।
करेक्ट। तब तक इसमें तो ऐड कर देंगे, तब तक आप ये एफएनओ चार्ट्स में ये कर सकते हैं, बराबर सेम चार्ट विद वॉल्यूम आप लगा सकते हैं, तो उसमें आप एक बार देख लीजिए। ओके, तब तक इसमें ऐड हो जाएगा, लेकिन कुछ टाइम में ऐड हो जाएगा।
हेलो सर।
यस
sir, I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I am new to this field, so my current perspective is from the option buyers perspective, and I know that OI supports a lot to option buyers as well. And given the knowledge that you have about options, I have 2 questions. First is, there are a lot of options in iCharts. So what are the options that one should be looking in iCharts from the options buying perspective? And second question is, sir, there are certain days when buyers are very profitable. So what are the indications from iCharts that we can take good trades from the perspective of option buyer?
Okay. Yeah, first your first question about options to select. Try to, for option buying, try to be at the money or in the money. So avoid out of the money, especially on Wednesday, Thursday, definitely, because out of the money is just going to lose value fast. So try to stay as slightly in the money. I mean, too much in the money also would be a problem, but it should be fine. But definitely don't avoid out of the money. So that is first. And your second question was about.
Second question is, sir, what are the indications from OI's perspective on iCharts that we can be sure that I should take the trade on buying side?
Okay.
Means as a buyer. Means as a buyer.
Okay.
What are the indications from iChart? Like
Yeah,
what are the tools I should be looking?
Yeah, monitor total PCOI and options OI breakup. We'll be discussing that shortly. And try to see if there is a trending move in the market. So if there is no trend, I mean, we'll analyze those that data, and I'll try and tell you how it can be done. So, but the main thing is for an option buyer, momentum is necessary to capitalize. And to capture momentum, you need to know there is a trend in the market. So if there is a trending move for the day, then there is a probability that you will be able to capture good buy trades. On sideways days, obviously, if you see in terms of total PECUI tool, what you would see is on a sideways days is unwinding regularly happening on both sides, or no unwinding seen on either side. So when you see these two things, then generally market is sideways, and so those days would be a problem. So we will take Friday also. I think it was not a very great trending day, but one or two buy trades were there. We'll check that.
So sir, you can look the chart of 30th of August 2022. It was a very trendy day. So if we are clear from the price action perspective that we are getting a breakout, so to add confidence to our trade, just a tool or two from iCharts that can just support our trade.
I mean, see, once you have identified the trend, I mean, if it is a trendy day, then you just need to go to you just need price charts. I mean, something like this, you just need to identify because one side, it is going to be one-sided, and one on the whichever side the market is going on, that side in those options is slightly in the money options. You just want to get good entry points, and actually there is nothing much is required actually. If there is a very one-sided, I mean, only on the kind of days where the trend is not too strong, then I think some kind of analysis in our tools will definitely help you more. But yeah, you can keep an eye on total PECUI and options OI breakup to make sure that the trend is continuing, because there you can identify the trend is weakening. We'll discuss that shortly. So again, I'll tell you more. So we can discuss more at that time.
Okay. And just last question, sir. The last question.
Yeah.
So from options buyer's perspective, I think sideways market is the worst thing that can ever happen to an option buyer, right, sir?
Yes.
So one tool from iCharts that you suggest can help me that today is going to be an option sideways days.
More than today is going to be sideways is I mean, continuously monitoring of the data, because you will get some indication to begin with using the total PECUI tool, but you still need to total PECUI tool here, this one. So you still need to keep an eye on the open interest data, because see, morning itself you won't know that it may be you might get some idea on the day itself if price gaps up too much or gaps down too much. There is sometimes a chance that it will just go sideways.
Okay.
So that is one indication, but of course it can reverse powerfully also, which has happened quite a few times recently. So you just need to keep an idea. Let us discuss when we discuss total PECUI. Just remind me. So we'll discuss pretty soon. So that is one tool where you can check if there is some trending move coming in. So based on the OI data,
Mhm.
so you might get some idea.
I've seen in one of your previous videos on YouTube, you have said that we can look for PCR as well. If the PCR is just volatile, moving up and down, so that is in fact, so that the market.
Yeah,
moves
that is
beside.
the other one. Yeah, flat. If PCR goes flat,
Mhm.
if you can check in any of the cumulative OI change or multi-strike OI or wherever, if PCR goes flat, then over there that could be one indication that it is going to go. Let me price also over here. Yeah, here this is still, it was, I mean, this is not a good example, but this area, something like this, when you get PCR more or less moving in horizontally, that is where the market will be sideways.
Sideways, right.
Only if it breaks down again, then from here you can look for any trending trades or more option buying trades, or when it is moving sharply up or down, something like this.
Okay. Sure, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, any questions about this, or we can move ahead. Let me quickly go to,
Hello.
Yeah.
ये सर इसके अंदर 2 स्ट्राइक प्राइस के अलावा और कोई स्ट्राइक प्राइस ऐड कर सकते हैं इसमें?
नहीं, इसमें ये तो 2 ही स्ट्राइक वाला है. अगर आपको चेंज करना है तो आप चेंज कर सकेंगे, लेकिन ये सिर्फ 2 दिखाता है.
नहीं सर, सेम टाइम में 4 डिस्प्ले.
नहीं एट प्रेजेंट अवेलेबल नहीं. ये आप FNO चार्ट्स में कर सकते हैं. 8 चार्ट्स आएंगे इसमें एट अ टाइम. तो इसमें अगर जाएंगे,
इसमें सर ट्रेंडिंग ओआई भी नहीं ऐड हो पाएगा ना?
नहीं, ट्रेंडिंग ओआई भी नहीं है उसमें. ट्रेंडिंग ओआई इसमें अवेलेबल रहेगा, मल्टी स्ट्राइक में अवेलेबल इसमें है.
प्राइस वर्सेस ओआई में नहीं है?
नहीं है, प्राइस वर्सेस ओआई में नहीं है. आपको मैन्युअली लगाना पड़ता है उसमें. इसमें तो नहीं है, सिर्फ 2 चार्ट रहेंगे इसमें.
Can we see future OI also?
No, it is not there anywhere. I think it's there only over here. Options OI breakup only, I think, or not even in options. No, options OI breakup. Futures OI breakup, there is a new update coming. Let me see the status. It has not been added over here. Futures OI breakup, there is a major change coming where it will have a chart where you can have OI change and OI plotted. So you'll have to wait for that. Currently, futures OI is not there anywhere. OI or OI change. Yeah. Okay, so let us quickly go and look at total PCOI and options OI breakup. I use these two tools in combination actually. These 2 tools. So we'll discuss both. 1 minute. This is okay. Yeah. Let me discuss this first. Yeah, here I'll not explain because I've already we have a video exclusive for this tool. So I'll not explain what is what in this. So I'll just tell you how to analyze it once again. So here, the main thing is this will tell you immediately what the trend is. Generally, I mean, these days, OI is changing. Kindly mute yourself. If there is any question, then you can ask. Any question? Okay, I'll mute that person. Okay. Yeah. So these days OI has been acting really strange. So you will see some variation. You have to be careful. So that's the reason why I try to use these 2 tools simultaneously. I'll explain how to do that. But in general, this diff of difference of P, C, OI change will tell you which side the market is. If this is green, obviously it is bullish. And once you decide, and initially once you see this, you can do all your analysis in that direction. You can start thinking in terms of say writing puts or buying calls or whatever. So bullish scenarios only. So, and then immediately once this is, you get this, you start monitoring the unwinding on call side and put side. This will give you call side unwinding and build up. This will give you put side unwinding and build up. So whichever side the market is going to go, you want to see good unwinding happening on that side. Because as we had discussed when we just talked about the price versus OI tool, I said that once price goes up, writers will start unwinding. So if call price starts going up, you will see unwinding on the call side. So if price is in general, it is going up, then you will see unwinding on that side. So here, once you see some unwinding, because morning you may see just build up, especially this will be true for Friday, because this is Friday's data. And for Fridays, what is going to happen is, since it's the first day of the next expiry, or rather main trading starts, of course, the series is active from before that, but much of the OI, the main OI starts getting built up from Friday onwards, obviously, Friday morning onwards. So you will see build up on both sides. This will give you initial direction, but after that, you want to see unwinding happening. Once you see approximately 1% unwinding, you can be confident that the market is probably going to go on that side. If you see a very big unwinding, you have to be careful, because that can be the climax, and market can start to go down from there. But if market still keeps going up, then that is a false alarm. Market will may still keep going up.
You mean to say that is a call unwinding?
Yeah, this is call unwinding. So the market is going to go up. Call unwinding.
Okay.
So this market is already up, which is indicated by this. Like if you see, this is the move we are analyzing. So it is going up. It is going up. So initially, the indication is on there. You will see some slight hint will be there. I think I'll show you how you can use this, because you'll get more clear picture here. But here you will get some idea that more buildup is happening on this side, but it is not clear, obviously, because both side buildup is happening, because this is all strikes that I have selected. So all strikes, overall OI will get built up on Friday morning significantly. So on other days, you may not see this happening for so long. This is happening for almost 45 minutes over here until before we see any unwinding. So, but you will get, based on this, you know that market is trending up over here. Once you see this, then you know that, yeah, you can still be confident that market might continue to go up for some more time. So this is one. Now this one, and now for the market to reverse, you will have to start seeing unwinding happening. If you see, we have not seen any unwinding until here, and this is very tiny, so this is not significant. You should start seeing continuous unwinding, and only when you see something like this over here, you can say that now the market is going down. From here, market has to, from this point, it has to break down. Only then you can be confident that market is going to down. But if you see that 11:15, this is quite late. If you see 11:15, this is quite late. Ideally, you want somewhere over here. Or it may be possible using options OI breakup, but it may not be possible also. It depends. But here by this time, you will know that now that whatever this up move was there, it is done, because over here, a lot of unwinding had come in, and then finally it gave more than 1%. Of course, from here, 11:15 onwards, market has to break down. Only then, after this market has to break down, only then it is confirmed, which is here, which is quite late. By this time, the move is over. On a trending day, this would not happen. You will get good indications over here, and the market will go somewhere over here. But on a sideways days, this is what will happen. by the time you will get clear-cut signal, this is done. This move is done. We'll try and see how we can use a little bit of this, analyze a little bit better on options OI breakup. So this part, is it clear? I mean, you can. The only thing you need to do is monitor these two columns after that. And if you are using all strikes, it is much better. You can even use near ATM strikes, but the issue is lots of complications will be there. If you enable auto adjust, then these strikes will keep changing and all that will happen. So you either use selected strikes or near ATM strikes, and then keep just reloading the page so this gets adjusted. But if you are using auto adjust ATM strike, then make sure you are analyzing only the latest data, because auto adjust will, once the price moves, it will adjust this ATM and all these strikes will change, and this, as a result of that, whole data starting 9:15 or 9:18 will change, which will totally confuse you. So make sure if you are using auto adjust, you analyze only the latest data, forget about the previous data, because it will change. And it is fine because it is showing you the data for the changed ATM and near ATM strikes. But if you do this, if you auto adjust, then this will always remain at the money, and whatever current price is going on, wherever you are analyzing this at about say 11:15, then it will show you at 11:15 wherever the market is. It will take at the money at that point and show near ATM strike. What is the OI, how is it changing and all that. So it will keep you in sync with the market. So you will see that auto adjust will get you probably slightly earlier signals, but then the percentage is something that you will have to decide on your own, because the 1% significant figure that I'm talking about is for all strikes. For near ATM, maybe you will need slightly more, maybe 2%, 3%, I'm not sure. You'll have to experiment a bit and see. But anything
What
above
is
1%.
that 5? What is
Sorry?
that 5?
5 is near ATM, 5 strikes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got it.
So at the money and 2 strikes below and above the money.
Got it.
Yeah.
So we have to select all strikes or selected strikes, sir?
All strikes will give you idea for the whole market in general. So this is preferred at the start of the market. But what is going to happen is it may give you slightly late signals, because it is for all strikes. So all strikes OI change is checked, and all this data is based on all strikes open interest change over here. So slightly delayed reaction can be there. So if you want, you can select with near ATM 5 or 3 and check. But I'll also show you alternate way. But you should start your analysis with all strikes only. Stick to all strikes. It will be better to begin with, and
Okay, sir,
then start looking at significant unwinding. Whichever side unwinding is there, that side price is going. So here now build call side, mostly it's positive, and put side all negative is happening, and you see a 1 point more than a -1% unwinding. It is an indication that price is going to go down. Now this is not going to change fast. See, this difference is good for your initial estimation. After that, what is going to happen is, here for this to go negative, it will take a lot of time. The second indication, quick indication that you will get is this green highlight will stop immediately once the put side green highlight. This will highlight you the maximum OI change for the day. So once this stops, you will know that OI buildup is not happening on this side. Once put side OI buildup is not happening, market is now maybe turning bearish. It is just an indication. Once this stops, once you are at 1054, 1057, 11, you will see that this has stopped here, this highlight. And on this side, it will keep increasing. You will see that this went until here. So the real time, you will see that this will stop suddenly, and market unwinding will start, because this unwinding is what? This OI decreasing is this unwinding. So put side unwinding stops, this will stop over here. That means the up move has stopped, because put writers have stopped. And this call side, it will keep going up. See, OI is increasing on this side. On this side, OI is not increasing now, it is decreasing. So market is slowly, at least the up move is weakening. Now don't focus on this. Now don't focus on this. To change this will take the whole day probably, because this is built up huge. So put side OI change is much, much more than call side. So that is what this is indicating. This OI change minus this is this. So this will not change.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, one question, sir. If you see at 10-12, right, we had almost of 5.2% of call unwinding, right? So that says it is bullish, correct?
Yeah, that says it is bullish. Yeah.
Yeah, but in reality, then that didn't happen, correct?
I mean, from here, probably from 660, yeah, it didn't happen. It's still, it went a little bit higher. See, when was that? 10-12, right? 10-12.
Yeah.
From here.
Yeah.
Oh, 10-12 was here. Yeah, almost. Yeah, that was probably the end. That is what you'll see. As I was saying, what is going to happen is a significant one-sided unwinding that will happen can signal a change of trend, but you'll need a confirmation. Again, on the put side also, we'll see. I think most likely we'll see another significant. As long as you see 1%, 2% is fine. Something large, you have to be careful. Of course, it is still unwinding. So, but it may be that people have panicked and have exited positions, and that can be the climax also. This actually turned out to be kind of a climax, because here, this was, after that, tried to go, but it did not go. It failed.
Yeah. Similarly, at 10:45 also it happened, but also that too
10:45.
Yeah, it was almost 2%.
Yeah, it was not that much, but yeah, it was 2%. Yeah. See, this one thing you can even over here and over here, you have to see if this from here, if price breaks up, if this is a proper unwinding, and unwinding is going to continue, then you will see a price confirming and price going up. But here the price has sharply come down from here. So this has failed.
Yeah, I mean, at least at 10:45 it got failed. But if we see that 5%, there even price broke. Correct.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit higher it went, and then from here it definitely price broke below. I mean, it went down.
Okay.
So and here
yeah. Correct, sir. 2 lakhs, 2 crore 65 lakhs 29,150. So whichever that has made at 10:45. So once this dark green or green, whichever you call, once this is made, so what decision we need to take accordingly at that point of time?
No, not at this point. You will know about this only when price goes here. You will see that the OI has stopped being added on the put side.
Okay, at least after 15 minutes of that, can we take any conclusion after 15 minutes? See, it has made at around 10:48, if I'm not wrong. At least by 11, can we make any conclusion?
The conclusion, in the sense, you need to make a conclusion. If you have already bullish, then you need to tighten your stops, take partial profits, but you can't go bearish. To go bearish, you still need, you still need confirmation on the put side. Then you need a breakdown in price and all that. So you still need to do that. I mean, over here you can start taking profit and all that, because you will see all that happening over here at 10:45 or so. Over here itself, you know. So clear indication to take profits. That is what this is. After that, you will need,
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So again, we'll see. I think let me see if we can get another example here. Big around this time, you will see. One is around 11:15, around 12 o'clock. If there is any indication of that. Nothing much. This was the initial indication. From here, you are bearish actually. So this came a little bit late, I would say, because then you would, I mean, even if you were to go short over here or on a price breakdown later, around 12, then it is quite late actually here. Here it got confirmed because the price broke down below this only over here around 10:55, 11:55 or so. It was a little bit late, definitely here. Here, this was a confirmation. Let me see, climax move. Nothing much in terms of climax. Again, this probably could be the climax of 1439. 3% move was there. 239 was around this point. Around this point, climax on the downside. This just indicated that market may not go below, because this, if it doesn't break below this, there was a 3% move over here at 239, 3%. So if you need to keep monitoring this, or whatever these were there 1% and above, you need to make sure that the price keeps breaking down after this. So this confirms that market is going to continue down. And also you need to see if there is any 1% move happening on the call side, which would indicate some bullishness coming, but that has not happened. You'll see all were less than 1% only. They were all less than 1%. So all 1% plus moves were there only on the put side, which just tells you that the market is going to continue to go down. And here at this point, this turned out to be climax, but you will know only over here, somewhere over here, because price did not break down after this. After this 239, price did not break down at all. But so this was probably few minutes after this, you will know that it's time to take profits if you have maybe shorted over here or here, wherever. But in general, this was sideways, so nothing great to look at. Maybe
Sir, I have a question regarding this, sir. For looking at OI change, at what time frame confirmation should we look for? Like 3 minutes, 15 minutes, sir?
For actually, if it is 15 minutes, it could be. If you see my previous videos, I was suggesting 15 minutes, but it is getting very, very late these days, frankly, very late. Right. So you have to switch to lower time frames once you see that delayed signals are happening. So, so you can probably drop down to 3. I'm asking my team to change these and make it multiple of 3 minutes. So it will be a lot more better to fine tune, because you can see every 3 minutes one update is OI update is there. Right. So this should be 6 minutes. This should be 9 minutes. So we'll be making that change. So it'll be, you'll be able to fine tune this better. But for now,
that's a great idea.
Yeah. So for now, drop down to 10 minutes or 3 minutes and see. I think it will be better. So I think that is a much better idea.
Okay.
So let me quickly go to options intraday OI breakup, because the analysis is very similar, and I want to show something over there also, and then we'll switch to Nifty, because Nifty looks like there was a trending move. So we'll check how the signals turned out over there, because this move here was trendy here. So maybe earlier signals we would have got. So this move may have been captured properly. So let us see that next. But before that, I'll quickly move to this.
Hello, Shrikant.
Yeah.
So one question, that dark green in the OI chart, right?
Yeah.
At what time that will blow up? Is it based on the next time
Even
frame, or
this one? You mean this one?
Yeah, correct.
No, this is just this is not based on a time frame. This is OI change. So OI change every 3 minutes, it will keep changing. So morning walk.
My question is like, when will I be able to see it green, right? Because that is the maximum you said. So is it based on the next time? I mean, like next 3 minutes or 5 minutes?
Yeah, once you go here, after a few minutes after this, you will see this has stopped. So over here, it will be clear that OI change is not increasing anymore on the put side. So a few minutes after this happens, you will see.
Okay.
Yeah. And at the same time, you have to make sure that it is continuously increasing on this side, because at this point, you will see that this has stopped over here, but this has increased, because if you see, it has gone from 124 to 127. So this will keep continuing on this side. It will keep continuing. It has gone until here. So this will stop over here, and this will continue. So you will know this clearly then, that call side writing has started much more than put side. So it will be clear. Okay, let me quickly jump here. What you need to do here is take a look at morning. At 9:18, it was around 42,500. So here, go in the money one side, one strike in the money on call side. So 42,500 was where futures was. You can, during market time, you can probably focus on fair price, and just based on that, take this one strike lower and keep this one strike higher. So yeah, 42.6 is fine over here. And also check and make sure that the prices of the options are almost similar. 350, 368. This difference should be within 100 points. It should not be more. Ideally, when you start in the morning or so, try and make this similar. Now here, as I said, here this is what you need to check. In case of options OI breakup, once you select in such a way, one strike in the money, one strike in the money on both sides. So both call and put are one strike in the money. So here you will get a very clear indication which side the market is good. You focus on OI change. Focus on OI change. You will see one side significantly higher. So huge addition is there on the put side. In the money put side. So we say it is very clear that the market is bullish. Huge 239% OI increase on the first available OI. So that is clear. Here it's only 7%, 18%, 39%. So huge increase, 36%. So here it will be very clear that the market is on this side. And again, here I say around 2.5 to 3% is the unwinding that you need to look at. 2.5 to 3%. 3% is ideal, but little bit here, there is fine. You need not be too fixed on this particular percentage. So anything close to 3% is fine. Once this unwinding is there, this confirms that the up move is going to continue. And of course, after that, you need the option price to increase. Here it has not increased, but this is the indication. Of course, later it increased, but here it did not increase immediately. But you will see that the market kept increasing. So this is indication of that. And you will see that put side, it is still increasing. Now you can continue continue with the strikes until there is a big imbalance between the prices of these two. Or you feel that this fair price has moved significantly away from these two strikes, then you readjust it. Wherever fair price is, go one strike in the money here, one strike above, one strike above. So both side in the money, readjust whenever you feel there is a need to do it. Like now there is a lot of change here. So this is 413, this is 265. Huge difference is there. Before this, you would have to do. Before this, wherever this happens. So here itself. So somewhere here, probably around 10 o'clock or so, you might want to switch over. Switch the strikes again. And then continue the analysis in a similar way. This is all you need to look at, where the unwinding is. Same exactly what we had seen here. You just need to see here. The indications will be faster over here. The only thing is that some extra effort you will have to put to keep an eye on these prices over here or on the fair price and make adjustments to the strikes. The strikes always have to be slightly in the money on both sides. Because as I said, in the money, strike OI is more at risk when the price moves. That's the reason why we are analyzing in the money. So we will just keep slightly in the money over here. On expiry day, you can keep even, you can check slightly in the money, or you can keep at the money also on expiry day, because the value is going to be, I mean, not much. The OI is almost going to be similarly important on both sides. Even at the money, OI is going to be very important on expiry day. But before expiry, you need to go slightly deeper into the money, because that OI is going to be significantly at risk. So again, to repeat, start with slightly in the money, similar priced options in the morning. Check whichever side buildup is happening, and you will be able to determine the trend. If buildup is happening on put side, put writing is more, so bullish. So market is bullish. So we are still analyzing the market, or you can use this information to trade also. Whichever side, this is significantly higher, so you can just start with by shorting this particular option and then make adjustments as required, or credit spreads or whatever. Or you have straddles, triangles on, and you want to tilt your delta, or you want to add more puts and less calls. So whatever you want to do, you can do it based on this. So lots of ways. This is just to give you an idea of which side of the market you should be on. So direction. So determining direction is something you can take from this. And again, once you have determined, keep looking at the unwinding, whichever side unwinding, and see which side market is going. If you see unwinding, make sure market is going on that side. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that always. But yeah, until you see significant this unwinding on the put side, until that time you won't see a stronger move down. You need something like close to 3% unwinding on the put side. Well, let me quickly add for one more example. Let me quickly adjust on this side, because now see, this is 400s. This is like around 100 point, more than 100 point difference is there. So around 10 o'clock, what was the price? 5 days. This is around 42.6 over here. So I'll change this to 42.5 over here, and I'll move this to 42.7 at 10 o'clock, because 42.6 is where the market is approximate. So this was around 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock here, we'll start this way. You'll see again, this is now price is closer. This is the whole idea. I mean, keeping the price same so you can analyze the unwinding properly over here. You will keep getting, you now keep an eye on this, and if there is significantly high, then maybe it's time for the market to reverse. So keep an eye on that also. We would have seen. Here you will see higher percentages because these are individual options that we are monitoring and in the money. So people will react here much faster than when you are looking at all strikes in total PECOI. So you will see faster changes over here. So all this could be people taking profits over here because they are unwinding. You're not seeing unwinding on this side. So this is an indication probably. I mean, this indicates unwinding. So you would think that market could go up, but we know that market turned from here. So it's just that people taking profits. That's the reason I said, use this as if you have been in the uptrend. So use this as a time to book profits and whatever. So, but not to go short at this point. So this is still unwinding happening on the call side. So there's no indication of a bearish move. So bearish move, let us see where we get. This is the first indication, as I said, 2.5 to 3%. So 11-12 is when we got the first. So even for this, I think we have got the indication here itself around 11-12, somewhere over here. This is the first indication. And market has gone down a little bit. So after that, so even in this case, it was not too soon, but fine, you have got an indication here. So it is clear that it will probably move to the downside because there's a lot more unwinding has happened over here. And now here you need a 3% or more unwinding. After you see unwinding here, you need a 3%, 2.5 to 3% unwinding here to again feel confident that the market can go to the upside. From here, this particular up move now has got stopped. It has got, I mean, it's over. The up move is over. This confirms that now the market could be going down over here. You will see that the put option price also went a little bit higher from here to here. So it could continue. But the final confirmation came only, as we know, we came around 12 o'clock when the price broke out on the put side over here. So this is where we got. So we got similar indications, but as I said, we are getting, I'm monitoring daily. So I know that we are getting faster indications using this method because we were getting earlier good indications using that or using total PECOI, but now faster indications are probably there over here. Slightly earlier indications are there over here. So you can keep an eye on this. The only thing here is here you don't need to do anything. Once you have selected all strikes, you can monitor this for the whole day. But here you need to be a little bit active. I'm still thinking how we can keep this balanced and do this automatically. So we'll do something and we'll see if we can automatically adjust this so you can focus on just checking unwinding part. instead of actively changing the strikes over here. So we'll think about it and we'll do it later. But for now, you'll have to make these adjustments. As long as these are close, it is fine. We adjust this. We got this at these strikes at around 10 o'clock, and even at 12, it is actually the price is similar, so you can stay this way. Sorry. So this is yeah.
I have questions, sir.
Yeah.
Have you guys thought of providing OI in value terms option in iCharts?
Sorry, OI in terms of
OI in value terms. So currently we are getting the data in terms of the number of lots that has been shorted or the number, right?
Yeah. As I explained to you, we have added value only in this, and you were there for this discussion.
No, sir, I joined it late actually.
Okay. See, we have added OI and OI change in terms of value over here in OI stats.
Okay.
And the work is going on to add value in all the tools, like all total PEC, OI, options, OI breakup. Value is going to be added everywhere. So,
okay.
So we are in the process of doing it.
Oh, so just to clarify, so OI into the LTP equal to
yes.
Okay.
You can go and make sure you check this OI stacks. That is what we have done over here in this.
Sure, sir. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
हेलो सर.
Yeah.
सर ये ऑप्शन बाइंग में आईवी को कैसे यूज करेंगे, थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे आप?
सॉरी, ऑप्शन बाइंग का
ऑप्शन बाइंग करना है तो उसमें आईवी जो होता है अपना आईवी चार्ट, उसका यूज कैसे करना है वो थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे.
बाइंग के लिए आईवी का
मतलब ऑप्शन की जो आईवी है उसका क्या इफेक्ट पड़ेगा ऐसा?
ओके, ये मैं इसके बाद ले लेता हूँ ये टॉपिक.
जी सर.
जी ओके. Okay, any questions about this? Options OI breakup? Okay, so I guess no questions then. Just a minute. Okay, I'll take वो IV का ले लेता हूँ question. If somebody wanted to
जी
how IV can be used. See, for buying के लिए डायरेक्ट यूज ऐसे तो बहुत मुश्किल है यूज करके आप डिसाइड करना, क्योंकि आईवी जब बढ़ता
मतलब आईवी का रोल क्या होता है सर इसमें?
आईवी जब बढ़ता है तब ऑप्शन का प्राइस फास्टर बढ़ेगा, लेकिन ये आपको जब तक इंडिकेशन आएगा तब तक वो काफी लेट हो चुका होगा. तो एक ही चीज है, अगर आईवी बहुत गिर चुका है दिन में, अगर आईवी बहुत गिर चुका है तो आप वो एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि वो साइड आपको अगर बाइंग आपको ट्रेड मिलेगा तो फिर वो आपका फायदा ज्यादा होगा वहां पे, क्योंकि अगर यहाँ पे देखेंगे कि आप आईवी 12.3 से 10 तक 10.85 तक गिर चुका है, तो आईवी जब बढ़ेगा तब आपको थोड़ा फायदा होगा इसमें. तो आईवी के बाइंग साइड के लिए क्लियर है कि आईवी अगर बढ़ेगा तो फिर आपको ज्यादा फायदा होगा उसमें, वो एक ही है. लेकिन सेलिंग के लिए तो आईवी जैसे आईवी नीचे अगर जा रहा है तो वो बेटर होता है सेलिंग के लिए, तो वैसे ऑपोजिट बाइंग के लिए. लेकिन आप सिर्फ उसके हिसाब से आपको अगर आप अगर वो इंडिकेशन के लिए सिग्नल के लिए रुकेंगे तो वो काफी लेट हो जाएगा, क्योंकि उसके पहले आपको एंटर होना पड़ता है. तो लो आईवी अगर गिर चुका है और अगर उस तरफ आपको कुछ सिग्नल आ रहा है तो आप उसमें अगर आप ट्रेड लेंगे तो बेटर रहेगा, क्योंकि वैसे थोड़ा भी अगर आपको आईवी बढ़ेगा तो आपको उसका फायदा आपको होगा उसमें, क्योंकि प्राइस.
सर हाय सर, गुड इवनिंग. ये इंडिया विक्स का भी तो रोल ऐसे ही होता है ना सर? इंडिया विक्स जब फास्टर मूव होते हैं तो उसमें भी तो प्राइस एंड अप एंड डाउन का मूवमेंट होता है.
हाँ, इंडिया विक्स तो आईवी पे ही बेस्ड होता है ना, तो इंडिया विक्स तो बाद में आता है, पहले आईवी आता है, आईवी के बेसिस पे इंडिया विक्स कंप्यूट होता है.
अच्छा.
और इंडिया विक्स से बेटर एट द वीकली का आईवी होता है, क्योंकि इंडिया विक्स तो मंथली आईवी पे कंप्यूट होता है, वो तो वो फास्टर आपको इंडिकेशन नहीं देगा. अगर आप ऑप्शन का आईवी आप चेक करेंगे तो वो बेटर रहेगा हमेशा. इंडिया विक्स आप ओवरऑल आईवी कहाँ पे चल रहा है, तो आप पोजिशनल ट्रेड अगर आप ले रहे हैं तो ओवरऑल आईवी कहाँ पे चल रहा है, और तो पूरा यानी कि अगर आईवी बहुत इंडिया विक्स अगर 25-30 अगर जा चुका है तो उस टाइम पे आपको ऑप्शन सेलिंग आपको कम करना है, तो वैसे वैसे डिसीजन के लिए आपको इंडिया विक्स काम को आएगा। तो ओवरऑल मंथली वाला आईवी वो यूज होता है उसमें, और उसके हिसाब से बनता है वो। तो लेकिन आपको ऑप्शन आप जब ट्रेड कर रहे हैं तो वीकली आईवीज पे बहुत ध्यान देना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि वीकली आईवीज बहुत ज्यादा फास्ट मूव होते हैं और उससे इंडिकेशन आपको बहुत फास्ट मिलेगा।
तो अभी सर ये जो प्लॉट है वीकली आईवी है ना?
हाँ, ये तो वीकली आप जो भी एक्सपायरी सेलेक्टेड रहेगा उसी का आईवी रहेगा, उसी ये वाला जो ऑप्शन है उसी का आईवी रहेगा। यहाँ पे आप अलग ऑप्शन आप यूज करेंगे, सेलेक्ट करेंगे तो उसका अलग, उसका खुद के वो उस ऑप्शन का आईवी दिखेगा।
बट करंट मार्केट प्राइस फॉर एग्जांपल 18,300 है, तो उसका आईबी यहाँ पे ऑटोमेटिकली चेंज हो जाएगा ना सर?
नहीं, ये तो ये आप यहाँ पे जो भी सिलेक्टेड रहेगा ना तो उसका आईवी आएगा आपको। मैं आपको यहाँ पे चेंज करके दिखाता हूँ। ये अगर आप यहाँ पे ये चेंज करेंगे तो अब ये आईवी अलग है। अब ये इस ऑप्शन का आईवी आपको दिख रहा है यहाँ, तो ऐसा रहेगा। ये आप जो भी सिलेक्टेड रहेगा उसका आईवी दिखेगा।
तो सर आईबी को कंसोल करके कैसे ट्रेड किया जा सकता है, मतलब फिर उसमें कैसे ट्रेड करना रहेगा फिर?
नहीं, वो आप आईवी का आप सिर्फ लेवल देख के आप ये डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि आप आज क्या हुआ है। आज अगर आप देखेंगे आईवी कंटिन्यूसली अगर मॉनिटर करें तो ये आप देख सकेंगे कि आईवी नीचे आ रहा है। तो अब यहाँ आईवी बहुत गिर चुका है, तो आप यहाँ पे बाइंग के ट्रेड्स अगर कुछ हो, यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं था बाइंग का ट्रेड, तो यहाँ पे अगर जिस तरफ भी बाइंग का ट्रेड आता है उस तरफ आप अगर आईवी गिर चुका है तो आप लेंगे तो आपको फायदा रहेगा उसमें। तो यही आपको रहेगा। और अगर ऑप्शन सेलिंग में आप अगर है तो आप जब भी स्पाइक आता है, यानी कि सडन मूव जब ऊपर होता है आईवी का, तो यहाँ पे आप सेल करते हैं तो फिर आपको फायदा होगा। जैसे बाइंग के लिए आईवी गिरेगा तो फायदा होगा, सेलिंग के लिए जब भी स्पाइक होता है तो आप सेल करेंगे तो उसमें आपको ज्यादा फायदा होगा। तो ये आईवी आपको सिर्फ ये आपको देखना है, बस ये दो चीज देखना है बाइंग के लिए भी।
तो आईबी वीकली पे ही ज्यादा फोकस करना है?
हाँ, वीकली आईवी आप फोकस करेंगे तो बेटर रहेगा। और या जो भी आप ट्रेड करें, अगर आप मंथली ऑप्शन ट्रेड करें तो मंथली का आईवी देखिए।
नहीं, इंट्राडे ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, वीकली का ट्रेड कर रहे हैं तो?
हाँ, बस तो फिर उसी ऑप्शन का आईवी देखिए, बेटर रहेगा।
ओके।
आप ये वाला मत देखिए। हाँ, हम लोग यहाँ पे क्यूमुलेटिव ओआई चेंज में, नहीं सॉरी, मल्टी स्ट्राइक ओआई चेंज में एक आईवी रहेगा। ये वाला आईवी मत देखिए, ये वाला ओवरऑल, ये निफ्टी का ओवरऑल मंथली आईवी है, ये मंथली वाला आईवी है। तो ये आपको पूरे ओवरऑल मार्केट का विक्स के जैसा काम करता है। तो ये विक्स जैसा होता है वैसा होता है, लेकिन आपको अगर, और ये जो ऑप्शन सेलेक्टेड है उसका आईवी
विक्स
नहीं
मतलब
है।
इंडिया विक्स बोल?
हाँ, इंडिया विक्स के जैसा काम करता है, क्योंकि मंथली आईवी मंथली होता है। अभी तो आप ठीक है, ये तो अभी खत्म होने वाला है, तो ये इसी मंथ का या वीक का आईवी है ये। लेकिन अगर आप ये फरवरी का अगर आप देखेंगे, फरवरी का आप अगर देखेंगे तो ये जो आईवी आप देख रहे हैं ये फरवरी का मंथली आईवी है, मंथली आईवी। तो ये आप मत देखिए। इंडिविजुअल ऑप्शन अगर आप ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, इंडिविजुअल ऑप्शन, तो आप उस ऑप्शन के चार्ट में जाइए, यहाँ पे प्राइस और उसका आईवी देखिए, वो बेटर रहेगा।
और सर एक और, इसका वॉल्यूम का कैसे हम एनालिसिस करें? वॉल्यूम का एक बार वापस थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करेंगे क्या प्लीज?
वॉल्यूम तो प्राइस के साथ मूव होता है। तो अगर आप प्राइस ऊपर जा रहा है और वॉल्यूम बढ़ रहा है तो ये तो आपको यहाँ पे इसमें कहीं देखना पड़ेगा इसमें। तो जैसे एक मिनट, यहाँ पे वॉल्यूम डाल लेता हूँ मैं।
बट इन समटाइम्स प्राइस ऊपर जाता है बट वॉल्यूम भी रहता है, बट वहां पे रेस्पॉन्सिव बायर, रेस्पॉन्सिव सेलर से बेटर रहते हैं, वो वहां से इमीडिएटली वो प्राइस को पुल बैक कर देते हैं। सो हाउ वी कैन आइडेंटिफाई दैट?
वो तो आपको वॉल्यूम के बारे में तो वो बहुत लंबा डिस्कशन। जनरली प्राइस जिस तरफ जा रहा है, अगर उस तरफ वॉल्यूम आए तो फिर वो उस तरफ प्राइस जा सकता है। तो यानी कि अगर ये मूव यहाँ से जब चालू हो रहा है, यहाँ पे अगर वॉल्यूम आए, प्रीवियस वॉल्यूम से बढ़े यहाँ पे वॉल्यूम, तो फिर प्राइस ऊपर मूव हो सकता है। पर फाइनली आप देखेंगे कि सिमिलरली ओपन इंटरेस्ट जैसा होता है, वहाँ पे क्लाइमैक्स भी आता है वॉल्यूम। यहाँ पे आपको लगेगा कि यहाँ पे काफी वॉल्यूम आया है, लेकिन यहाँ पे काफी ये एक्चुअली पोजीशंस क्लोज हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे। यहाँ से अब जब टर्न हो जाता
बट
है तो इसका मतलब
रिस्पॉन्सिव सेलर बैठे थे टॉप पे
एग्जैक्टली तो वो बस
एंड
एग्जैक्टली
बाद में
जैसे
बॉटम पे भी सर रिस्पॉन्सिव बायर लोग ने प्राइस को ये किया हुआ था, ये
रोक देते हैं, बराबर है, बाइंग
yes.
बाइंग आ जाता है, सेलिंग भी आता है, बाइंग
एक लिमिट ऑर्डर डाल के छोड़ देते।
हाँ बराबर, जैसे जैसे यहाँ पे जब प्राइस गिरना चालू हुआ तो यहाँ पे तो ठीक है, थोड़ा वॉल्यूम आया है यहाँ पे, एक्चुअली वॉल्यूम काफी, इस बार पे वॉल्यूम काफी आया है, तो यहाँ से एक्चुअली मूव स्टार्ट हुआ है। तो वॉल्यूम जब भी ये ऐसे प्राइस गिरता है तो वॉल्यूम अगर बढ़ता है तो फिर वो कंफर्मेशन होता है कि यहाँ पे प्राइस और मूव है, और फिर अगर मार्केट नीचे जा रहा है उसके काउंटर ट्रेंड जो मूव होता है, काउंटर ट्रेंड या मार्केट के ट्रेंड के ऑपोजिट वाला मूव जो होता है, वहां पे ऐसे वॉल्यूम गिरना चाहिए। तो यहाँ पे जैसे काउंटर ट्रेंड मूव आया तो वॉल्यूम ओवरऑल गिर रहा है, तो ये होना चाहिए, तो ये हेल्दी है, यानी कि मार्केट और नीचे जाने वाला। इस मूव में भी आप देखेंगे तो यहाँ पे ओवरऑल बीच में पूरा गिरा ही है, थोड़ा ऐड हुआ है यहाँ पे वॉल्यूम, लेकिन ओवरऑल यहाँ पे भी गिरा है, यहाँ पे भी कम वॉल्यूम था, यहाँ पे काफी कम वॉल्यूम था। तो यहाँ पे और फिर से जैसे ही यहाँ पे फिर से गिरने चालू हो, वॉल्यूम बढ़ना चालू, तो ये कंफर्म करता है कि मार्केट और नीचे जा रहा है। यहाँ पे जैसे यहाँ पे ये जो है रेस्पॉन्सिव बायर्स है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि ऑपोजिट वॉल्यूम आ रहा है यहाँ पे, जैसे मार्केट गिरा है यहाँ पे ह्यूज वॉल्यूम आया, यानी कि ये एंड हो रहा है, ये मूव एंड हो रहा है।
यस,
ये बताता है बस, वॉल्यूम एनालिसिस तो मेरे ख्याल से ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा। और बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, वॉल्यूम ऑसिलेटर्स हैं, बहुत सारा वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल देख सकते हैं आप, बहुत कुछ है देखने के लिए, मगर इन जनरल ये बेसिक वॉल्यूम एनालिसिस ये है।
और सर जी ये जो रेस्पॉन्सिव बायर रेस्पॉन्सिव सेलर ये फेक होते हैं कि ये नॉर्मल रियल जो लिमिट ऑर्डर डालते हैं वो रियल होता है सर?
डिपेंड करता है कि अभी ये देखेंगे कि ये मोस्टली क्या है, ये पोजीशन क्लोज हो रहे हैं, मेरे ख्याल से ये ज्यादा ये पोजीशंस क्लोज हो रहे हैं, प्रॉफिट बुकिंग हो रहा है यहाँ पे। तो यहाँ एक्चुअल बाइंग तो नहीं आएगा, एक्चुअल बाइंग तो यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा क्योंकि बहुत लेट है। अगर यहाँ पे अगर बहुत बड़ा वॉल्यूम अगर देखते तो आप क्योंकि दिन में मिड ऑफ द डे में तो आप सोचते कि शायद एक्चुअल ट्रू रेस्पॉन्सिव बायर्स हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे तो ये क्लोजिंग मोस्टली ये प्रॉफिट टेकिंग हो रहा है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि ये सारा जो यहाँ पे शॉर्टिंग हुआ है, तो यहाँ पे लोगों को पोजीशन क्लोज करना है क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट एंड ऑफ द डे है यहाँ पे। ऐसे तो डिपेंड करता है। तो वैसे आपको प्राइस मूव, पिछला मूव क्या था उसके हिसाब से आपको, और ये दिन में किस टाइम पे हो रहा है, वॉल्यूम किस टाइम पे आ रहा है, उसके हिसाब से भी आपको थोड़ा कंटेक्स्ट के हिसाब से आपको अंदाजा लगाना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ पे ये वाला दिन के स्टार्टिंग में, दिन के मिड में, बीच में जो आता है, तो ये आप एक्चुअल ट्रू रेस्पॉन्सिव बाइंग आप इसको कह सकते हैं। तो इसको नहीं कह सकते हैं, ये तो बस सिर्फ पोजीशंस क्लोज होते हैं एंड ऑफ द डे पे, और ये एकदम स्टार्ट ऑफ द डे पे भी ये भी आप इससे भी कुछ अंदाजा नहीं लगा सकते, क्योंकि जनरली पूरे दोनों साइड के पोजीशंस इनिशियलाइज होते हैं, स्ट्रैडल स्ट्रैंगल्स ये जो भी होते हैं,
वो रोल ओवर डेटा,
बस ये पूरा वही होता है। ये शॉर्ट करने वाले होते हैं मोस्टली ऑप्शंस।
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. Yeah, any other tool you want me to discuss about over here? So this was what I had in mind. So anything specific, किसी को कोई specific tool के बारे में अगर जानना हो तो मुझे पूछ सकते हैं, मैं बताऊंगा। कुछ नहीं है तो फिर यहाँ पे रुकेंगे क्या?
Before we added one tool regarding time-based open interest bar graphs. Is it still there? Not able to find out that.
Which one? Sorry, I didn't get it.
Time-based OI addition and OI subtraction in the form of bar graphs.
That is
like
there.
graphs.
Now that is there in both total PEC OI and options OI breakup. See over here, if you go and you select % OI change, it is this one. This one, right?
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
And this is also there in options OI breakup now. If you see just below this also it is there. Here also.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So chat में जो भी questions है एक बार देखूंगा मैं. Let me see. Kindly explain how to use OI change for day trading in Bank Nifty. Explain any. सादिक ने कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछा था मुझे privately. Kindly explain how to use OI change for day trading in Bank Nifty. सर ये ऑलरेडी मैंने ये पूरा जो टोटल PCOI है और ऑप्शंस OI ब्रेकअप है वो OI चेंज का डिस्कशन पूरा उसी के बारे में था, पूरा उसी के बारे में था. तो अगर आपको उसमें और कुछ क्वेश्चन बस उसी सेम वैसे ही यूज करना है. और इंडिविजुअल ऑप्शंस वो जो मैंने प्राइस वर्सेस OI के बारे में बताया तो बस उसमें जो OI का डिस्कशन था उसी के इस पे था. तो अब वो आप उसके हिसाब से कर सकते हैं. नितिन हिंदी में बताना. नितिन जी अगर कुछ हिंदी में आपको कुछ और कुछ एक्सप्लेनेशन चाहिए तो मुझे बताइए, मैं एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा इसमें. प्राइस गोज अगेंस्ट OI ये तो डिस्कस हो चुका है. प्लीज रिपीट हाउ टू जूम द चार्ट. ओके, दैट आल्सो आई हैव. So the person admin who had asked zooming the chart, is it clear? If there's any questions, just let me know. I'll once again repeat it. I mean, it's just a bar at the bottom, so you can. Sadiq, you said why 2.5 to 3%? 2.5 to 3% in OI breakup is because we need to see, because since these are individual options, we need to see significant OI change. I mean, see, for all, when we were saying all strikes, for all strikes, the OI change is going to be huge. So for when the OI change is going to be huge, so any unwinding happening based on that OI change, even 1% is going to be huge for that. But whereas for individual options, the OI is going to be like over here, it's 25 lakhs. Over there, for all strikes, it's going to be in crores. So 1% also will be significant. Here, it will, you need significant. So 2.5 to 3% is, then it will be significant. That is what I'm assuming. That is what I'm suggesting you use. So it's just that, nothing special. That is the only reason. So we just to catch significant OI change. That's the only thing. You can just check and see if some other maybe even 2% will be significant. But you can experiment this. Yeah, about zooming of the chart. One person is asking in chat, so let me show you. Yeah, the zooming, I think this is what you were asking about. There is a bar at the bottom. You need to move that bar this way. And then once you have zoomed in, you can click and move this itself this way to move through time. So this way the chart will stay zoomed. If you want to zoom in more, you can probably zoom in this way also. And then this only you can move based on this. So if you want to go back, then you'll have to just do it this way and this way. So by moving this bar, you can zoom in. Yeah, Ankit is asking, sir, in day-wise price and OI summary, can you add individual call and put OI? Yeah, Ankit, this is being added. Currently, working is going on. Very soon, you will see this. Already, my developers are working on this in day-wise price and OI summary. So he's talking about day-wise price and OI summary. In this, we'll be adding total call and put OI changes for the day. So we'll be adding this. This is happening. And the next question, Gautam is asking, please, sir, please explain Friday Nifty chart. Oh yeah, let us see Friday. Yeah, very important. I completely forgot about that. We want to see both this and options OI breakup also. The Friday Nifty trend was there, so we would have probably, let me see how it is. Yeah, this started negatively. So it is negative from over here itself for Nifty. So you would assume that it is going to be negative. This changed to positive immediately, but it is significant. You can say once this happens, negative and positive immediately, then just pause and wait till you get a signal over here, because this could mean that it is sideways or neutral or whatever, because you are not getting a clear indication once it goes from negative to positive or positive to negative. So this is neutral. If you see PCR also is just around 1, so it is neutral. So it is mostly neutral. Now you might have to wait for unwinding, or if once you see something, this goes totally one-sided, then you can assume again that this is going to go negative, that it continued after a little while. So no clear indication in this until what time? Let me see when we got it very, very late, very, very. This is what is happening in Nifty. I've seen this very often. You have not got a signal at all over here. This is all strikes, right? All strikes. Kindly mute, please. Kindly mute. So it's clear for everybody. I'm muting it, whoever it is. Let me see where. Nothing. Only over here, very late in the day, at almost at 2 o'clock is where we got a bearish signal. Only here. Until here, Nifty did not give any signal at all in terms of total PECOI. Only here you got a sell signal over here. Now let us see what OI breakup. That's the reason why OI breakup, I think, is very important. I've been using it simultaneously. 18.1 is, so I'll have to stay just below that 18, and I'll go to 18.2 over here. Sorry, 18.2, 18.2. Let me confirm and see if price is nearby. Almost nearby. It's fine. Can be used. Now here. Nothing here. The only indication is that over here, the only indication is here. It is bullish. It continues to be bullish, even though the market has gone. 1 minute. Just let me see if 1 minute chart is there here. Let me enable 1 minute chart over here. Here, even though the market is going down, the data indicated over here is bullish initially. It is indicated bullish. Even here it was there, so not very clear. Initially, it did indicate bullish over here, but nothing, no significant unwinding on either side. So this is just still wait and watch. So let me see where we got the first indication. 2.94. 10.15, it gave bullish over here. 10.15. It was quite late actually over here. This is the first bullish indication over here. You can take this as the bullish. It has all cleared the day's high also over here, so it can straight away be taken as a bullish indication over here. So this is the first indication you have got. At least when compared to total PECOI, where in total PECOI we did not get any indication till 2 o'clock. Over here, at least some indication is there before that. So that's the reason why I'm saying use this together. I mean, so or at least switch to this for now, because the only thing is you will have to put a little bit more effort here. Now once price moves to one side, here it is hitting 200 and here it's only 100. So you'll have to switch over here at about 10:40 or so, after 10:30, 10:40. 18.1 over here. So you'll have to go over here. You can just adjust it a little bit over here and see. You can do it this way. You can keep it this way also. 18.1, 18.2. Based on try to keep similar prices as much as possible. For Nifty, obviously not more than say around 50, 60, 70 points. Not more than that. It will be time to adjust once that happens. So now we are analyzing after this. 10:15 we already had got in the previous selection. So after 10:15 only you have to monitor, not before 10:15. The data will be completely different because we have switched the sides over here. Now here we monitor this and see until you see a big change over here, it is going to be bullish. This is the main change here, 2.33%. Don't be too fixed for this. Experiment and see. For Bank Nifty 2.5 to 3, for Nifty it could be different. This is significant here. At 11:15, there is a significant change over here. 11:15 over here. From here, once it breaks down below this, I think probably from here, you will see that market has moved down. After 11:15, this is where you got the confirmation. Here, it continues down. Around just before 12 o'clock, you got further confirmation that the price is going to go down here, over here. So this breakdown confirms that this OI change unwinding that was there, this has got confirmed over here. So this now confirms the downtrend. Now again, keep an eye on this. This is still fine, just about 40
But
points.
there is a sudden spike is there, right? After 11:15, it immediately went a little bit up and then it fell down. So how we can avoid that loss?
From where? After 11:15?
Yeah, after 11:15 in chart, if you say that we just got one kind of confirmation that there is an bearish sign. If you go to the chart.
Let me zoom in. 11:15. After this, oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
See, at this point, we are not bearish yet.
Okay.
See, this is the first unwinding indication on the downside.
Okay.
So we are still neutral over here. Once this comes, we are neutral. So this particular trend is over, but we are not bearish yet. Bearish will be only over here. Only over here, probably somewhere over here. So here we are gone neutral, but this is not bullish yet because we are not going to go bullish here because 11:27. There is no, after that we have not seen any unwinding. After this,
yeah, but then if you consider that as a bearish after that sometime what you mentioned, hardly there is a 20 points movement. So it is a very narrow move, right? That 20 points.
You mean this one?
Yeah. Yes.
We can't help it. This is just the indications that I'm telling you. I mean, it's not that this is going to, from here, we'll see if we get buy signals here and here. I think once you see here, most likely you will not get buys here and here also. So you can probably hold. You can probably hold. Let us see. Even I don't know. I have not checked, but I was monitoring only Bank Nifty that day, yesterday on Friday. So 1 minute, let me check.
Okay.
So this is where, we got the initial unwinding signal here. We have gone neutral over here. Now bullish will be only if we get an unwinding here of a significant magnitude, but nothing here. This is what confirms the breakdown. This is what confirms the breakdown here, and we are bearish here. Now we have to see if we get a bullish signal here or even a neutral signal here. If we get 2.3, 2.5 here, we'll go neutral again. Not yet. No neutral signal here at all. See, where was that? I want to see. See this particular move here until 12:30, and then again from here 12:45 to 120. Let us check those both.
Yeah, trend continued. Nifty fell after that 100 points from 18,000 to 120.
Yeah. So that is clear because we are already bearish from 12 o'clock. So what I want to see is if there was those bullish signals were given here, but they were not given. 1 minute. We need to switch over here. There's almost 50 points difference is there here. 2 o'clock. Let me switch. Okay, at least by 120 we have to see there are no bullish signals here. That is what the main thing. So once we got a confirmation here, it is all bearish throughout. See, until 2 o'clock, there's absolutely nothing. We have checked till 2 o'clock. So these you cannot even go neutral here. like how we went neutral here over here for this bullish move. So there is not even a neutral signal here or here. That is what I want to say. So we are still bearish.
Yeah,
Even
after 11:15 up to that 1:15, something around more than 2.5 hours, Nifty was in the range of hardly 40 points. 18,122, it used to come to 18,080. Again, it jumped to 18,120 again. Then it fell after 115, 130, something.
Yes.
Only one-sided move.
that
it
is
happened.
fine. What is your question? I didn't understand.
No. I just got it. Sorry, I was into
Okay,
that
okay.
chart.
Okay,
Something I
fine.
get confused. I got it.
Fine. So main thing I want to point out is over here, we did not get even a neutral signal. At least a neutral signal would have made us to book profits or whatever on this bearish move. So you should be holding any bearish trade, that if you are shorted calls, at least your stop should be above this from here, short here and then above here, then you would not get out of the trade over here itself, because there is absolutely no signal at all by 120 or so. This also was very minor over here, and then this continued. Let me switch here, and just to confirm, around 2 o'clock we need to switch, because this side has become totally imbalance is there over here. So this was going down, so probably I have to go back to 18,000 here again at 2 o'clock, and yeah, this is, we can go back to this around 2 o'clock. This again just shows that I mean, unwinding is happening is only on the put side, nothing much on the call side. Only 10 minutes to 3 is where we got a signal on this side. But this, after 2:30, 2:45 or so, I stopped monitoring the signals of unwinding, because then closing of position starts. I think even this closing of position has started here around 2:45. Big unwinding was there here. This is taking of profits over here, and this also probably all closing of position starts after 2:30, 2:45. Don't focus on any unwinding signals or even take any signals that late, because it is too late to capture signals, OI signals, because then people just start closing positions. So there is no point analyzing OI after that. So it was much better with Nifty, because obviously Nifty trended a little bit better than Bank Nifty. See, Bank Nifty, the trend was not that. It was mostly sideways, basically. So that's the reason why you didn't get proper signals there. Whereas in Nifty, good, some decent trend was there, and you could have captured. So even such a move you could have captured. This may be not much over here, but this move was easily capturable actually using OI. And mainly these here, there were no buy signals or bullish signals or even go neutral signals. There were absolutely no signals here on the upside over here. So you could have stayed throughout the short trade from somewhere here to here. Again, only here we got 10 to 45 or so, around 45, you got profit booking signals here. And here you would have got out. Okay, so that's it for this. Any other questions? Let me check any other questions. Jitendra is asking.
सर एक मिनट, इसको टोटल इस पे दिखा देंगे, टोटल सीपी पे अभी जो हमने
निफ्टी वाला।
हाँ जी, निफ्टी का।
हाँ,
जो अपना 2 फ्राइडे को 2 बजे के आसपास अपना सेलिंग सिग्नल आया था, एक बार वो टोटल सीओई पे दिखा दीजिए, टोटल सीपी पे।
वही निफ्टी वाला, यही वाला था ना, सेल सिग्नल ये 2 बजे के आसपास यहाँ पे 1%, 2 बज के 3 मिनट पे आया था।
ओके,
काफी लेट था वो, 2 बजे 2-3 के आसपास, यानी कि यहाँ पे आएगा वो। बहुत लेट, काफी यूजेबल सिग्नल भी नहीं था, आप यूज भी नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि 2:14:3 यानी कि 2:30 तो यहाँ पे था अराउंड यहाँ पे। तो यहाँ पे इसके बाद तो क्या यूज करेंगे आप, क्योंकि ब्रेकडाउन के लिए वेट करना पड़ता था यहाँ तक, तो यूजेबल नहीं था वो। नहीं, ये काफी देख रहा हूँ मैं, तो इसीलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ कि ये ओआई ब्रेकअप भी यूज करना चालू कीजिए, काफी पावरफुल है ये। और ये ऐसे नहीं कि अभी ये हुआ है, ये अभी कभी ट्रेंडिंग मूव जब भी होता है, अच्छा ट्रेंडिंग मूव, तो उसमें चल जाता है, लेकिन ये जो ऐसा वाला, ये इसमें चल जाना चाहिए था, ये तो फिर भी चल नहीं सका। यानी कि अगर आप नियर एटीएम अगर आप देखेंगे तो शायद ये चल जाता है इसमें, तो शायद थोड़ा अर्ली आ जाता। तो नियर एटीएम के हिसाब से मेरे ख्याल से काफी पहले आ जाता है इसमें सिग्नल। यहाँ पे 12 बजे के आसपास भी सिग्नल है इसमें। तो नियर एटीएम आप देख सकते हैं, नियर एटीएम 5 या 3 अगर लगाएंगे तो वो आप कर सकते हैं, तो उससे आपको पता चलेगा। लेकिन ऑल स्ट्राइक्स अगर लगाएंगे तो ये थोड़ा टोटल पीस ही है आजकल। डेटा इसमें उतना ठीक से आप कैप्चर सिग्नल्स आप नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, इसमें क्लियर सिग्नल्स नहीं आ रहा है। तो अब ये नियर एटीएम यूज कीजिए या फिर ऑप्शंस ओआई ब्रेकअप। ओआई ब्रेकअप तो काफी पावरफुल है, ये तो डाउट ही नहीं है इसमें कुछ। लेकिन आप इसमें इन द मनी आपको देखना पड़ेगा, ये बहुत जरूरी है इसमें। इन द मनी, दोनों साइड इन द मनी जाना पड़ेगा इसमें। और ये आप देखेंगे तो नियर एटीएम देखिए, ऑटो एडजस्ट अगर आप लगाएंगे तो ये आप हमेशा एडजस्ट होता रहेगा, ये कंफ्यूज मत हो जाइए। पूरा का पूरा पिछला डेटा पूरा का पूरा चेंज हो जाएगा। आप ये देखेंगे कि ये ग्रीन से रेड हो जाएगा बीच में सडन में, तो कंफ्यूज मत होइए, क्योंकि ये ऑटो एडजस्ट जब होता है, आप जिस टाइम पे मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं उसी टाइम का चेंज होता है, उसके पहले का आप मत देखिए। तो अगर आप 10 बजे देखेंगे कि आप पूरा 10 बजे जो यहाँ से 18-1 पे था, अब ये यहाँ पे अब अगर आएंगे और ये 18-2 को चला गया, 10:45 को 18-2 को चला गया, तो ये पूरा चेंज हो जाएगा, ये पूरा स्ट्राइक चेंज हो जाएगा और ये पूरा का पूरा सारा पुराना डेटा चेंज हो जाएगा। तो ये आप सिर्फ 10:45 के ऊपर मॉनिटर करना चालू कीजिए, वो पॉइंट पे लेटेस्ट डेटा मॉनिटर करना चाहिए, लेटेस्ट पुराना डेटा छोड़ दीजिए। तो ये आपको ध्यान देना पड़ेगा अगर आप ऑटो एडजस्ट करते हैं। वरना एक काम कीजिए, ये ऑटो एडजस्ट निकाल दीजिए, लेकिन ये फेयर प्राइस जब चेंज होता है तो ये पेज को रीलोड कर दीजिए नियर एटीएम, तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली फेयर प्राइस, क्लोजेस्ट फेयर प्राइस लेगा और आपको लेटेस्ट डेटा फिर से दिखाएगा 10:45 से। तो ये एक करना पड़ेगा, नियर एटीएम यूज कीजिए या फिर ओआई ब्रेकअप यूज कीजिए।
नियर एटीएम में अपना ऑटो एडजस्ट ना यूज करें, ऐसा बोल रहे हो फिर आप?
हाँ, ऑटो एडजस्ट आप करेंगे तो आपको चेक कुछ भी करने का, ये ऑटोमेटिकली ये पूरे स्ट्राइक्स एडजस्ट होते रहेंगे, तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली। लेकिन आपको पुराना डेटा मत देखिए। अगर ये ऑटो एडजस्ट अगर आपको एनेबल किया है आपने, तो ये यहाँ 10 बजे अगर मार्केट चेंज हो गया पूरा और ये डेटा, ये पुराना डेटा चेंज हो गया, तो आप परेशान मत हो जाइए कि पूरा डेटा चेंज हो गया, क्योंकि ये आपको 10 बजे क्या हो रहा है, ये 10 बजे आपको यहाँ पे दिखाएगा। तो हमेशा बराबर डेटा दिखाएगा, लेकिन आप डेटा सिर्फ लेटेस्ट डेटा देखते रहिए। ऑटो एडजस्ट अगर इनेबल किया है, ऑटोमेटिकली पूरा एडजस्ट करता रहेगा, आपको स्ट्राइक यहाँ पे चेंज करना कुछ भी जरूरत करना नहीं पड़ेगा आपको चेंज। बस ये सिर्फ लेटेस्ट डेटा आप एनालाइज कीजिए। 10 बजे आप देख रहे हैं तो 10 बजे ऐसे ऐसे लगा दीजिए, यहाँ पे 10 o'clock यहाँ पे आप लगा दीजिए। 10 o'clock के पहले का डेटा मत देखिए, भूल जाइए डेटा। ऑटो एडजस्ट पूरा ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट कर देगा, 10 बजे के बाद का ही देखिए आप। ये मैं कह रहा हूँ, ऑटो एडजस्ट रखेंगे तो सबसे बेस्ट रहेगा, क्योंकि ये हमेशा आपको एट द मनी के आसपास रखेगा। 3 स्ट्राइक्स या 5 स्ट्राइक्स जो भी है आप सेलेक्ट कीजिए, बस ये हमेशा आपको एट द मनी रखेगा। ये आप देखेंगे कि आप ये जो है एट द मनी रहेगा, ये फेयर प्राइस के आसपास रहेगा, और ये हमेशा ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट, एवरी अपडेट पे एडजस्ट करता रहेगा। तो डेटा चेंज होता रहेगा, उससे परेशान मत हो जाइए, बस लेटेस्ट डेटा फोकस कीजिए।
सर अपने ऑप्शन चार्ट थोड़ा लेट चलते हैं क्या? काफी देर से अपडेट होता है उसके अंदर प्राइस।
हाँ, रियल टाइम नहीं है ना डेटा हमारे पास, रियल टाइम नहीं है, 1 मिनट डिलेड रहेगा, 1.5 मिनट डिले।
काफी डिले होता है एक्चुअली, 5-7 मिनट का फर्क पड़ जाता है उसके अंदर कम से कम।
नहीं, फिर वो तो आप मुझे रियल टाइम मार्केट के टाइम में टेलीग्राम में पोस्ट कीजिए, चेक करके बताऊंगा, वैसा होना नहीं चाहिए।
जी 1 मिनट आएगा तो कोई इशू नहीं है, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा लेट हो जाता है कई बार।
आप कौन सा चार्ट देख रहे हैं इसमें?
सर मैं एफएनओ भी ट्रैक करता हूँ, चार्ट्स पे जाके ना, सो ट्रेडिंग व्यू वाला भी और फिर ऑप्शन चार्ट दोनों ट्रैक करता हूँ, दोनों में लेट आता है।
ओके, मैं टेलीग्राम में मुझे एक बार कल सुबह में अगर जब होता है तो मुझे बताइए, एक बार चेक करवाता हूँ हमारी टीम से। वैसा होना नहीं चाहिए वैसे।
ठीक है सर।
ओके,
थैंक यू।
Or what, any questions? 1 minute. Gautam was saying if short covering happens, And if candles are below VWAP, should we consider that as a fake breakout? Short covering happens. No, this is what, can you give me an example, Gautam? Gautam, zoom in and zoom out. I've already told you. It was about what? Zoom in and zoom out is based on these bars that are there at the bottom. These charts, there'll be bars at the bottom, so you can zoom in, zoom out based on that. And you can move also. You can move using this. So I'm assuming you're talking about unwinding below VWAP is what I didn't understand. Oh, about this? Is this about this? Gautam, if you are there, just let me know. I'll clarify. Otherwise, yeah, that's it's almost 7. So any questions you have? Okay. In chat, Gautam is saying about that. It's about this. If it's about this, any unwinding that you see. So let me disable this. See, it is above. Yeah, that's right. You can say, yeah, it is you can say it is a fake breakout. This unwinding that you see above VWAP is what is true unwinding actually. That will be the proper unwinding actually. Because if price moves, 1 minute, I think we were looking at 18.1. I'll explain using that. I'm Gautam, still not clear about your questions. Can you, after 12 p.m., 1 minute, after 12 p.m. Yeah, until we go above VWAP, yeah, this could be few traders taking profits or so, but this is any signal that is there, it has to be above VWAP. I think you can be more confident if it is above VWAP only, something like this. Only then it really makes sense, because this could be some people taking some profits, so it may not continue. So only after you get a breakout above VWAP, then I think it'll see these fake moves can be there. I mean, they can be there. So you need tight stop loss if you are taking these. Only when it really confirms, then only then you can have a little bit far stops to handle these kind of moves down. But once it takes off, then it'll really take off like anything. So, and you'll also, confirmation will be there in OI, clear. Big unwinding will show up. Small unwinding will keep happening, but if it is not continuing above VWAP, then it's not a great move. That is. Ankit is saying BTST, STBT. BTST, STBT, I really have not focused on that, because I don't take that, because this is mostly focused on futures and options, and OI can change significantly overnight. So, and EOD OI also is very, very different. So deciding based on end of the day OI is not something that I would suggest. So I can't really talk about BTST and STBT trade. That you ideally, if you want to do something like that, do it in terms of a strategy like a butterfly or say iron condor or something like that, but definitely not naked options or futures. That's about it. It's almost 7 o'clock. We'll stop here. Thanks